when's the bus due?
It should be soon. I checked on my phone before we left.
We got any chewing gum?
Yeah, here.
Ta.
Buzzing about my new job.
Yeah, I bet you're over the moon.
Yeah, a bit nervous though.
Don't worry, you'll be fine. Which side of the road should we be on?
We need to be on that side.
Remember my daughters, and please make the pledge not to speed and stay under the speed limit and drive safely and carefully. My name is Avril Child. I have 3 daughters, Sarah, Claire and Hannah. And on July the 28th, 2012, my 2 daughters were hit by a speeding driver. We were away at the time in Devon, and it was really eerie because we had no signal in the house. So I went into the courtyard, and as I stepped into the courtyard, my phone rang, and it was Claire. She said, "We've been hit by a car." And obviously it didn't sink in at first. And I said, "What do you mean? You've been hit by a car?" She said, "I've been hit by a car." And I said, "Are you okay?" And she said, "I am." She said, "My legs are hurt." She said, I said, "What about Sarah?" She says, "I don't know, Mum." She says, "But the air ambulance is here." So we run around like headless chickens trying to get all of our things into the car. And about 10 minutes down the road, I had a phone call to confirm that Sarah had been killed. So I virtually jumped out of the moving car and just was screaming Sarah's name at the side of the road. Claire, we believe, caught her handbag on the car and was spun around, but Sarah took the full force of the driver's speeding car. Her head hit the window screen and she was through about 20 foot in the air and about 20 foot down the road. I was in shock, I was numb, it just didn't seem real. It was like I was in a different world, not Sarah. And I couldn't get to the world where Sarah was. I get really angry. I actually probably would get myself into trouble sometimes because I feel like actually telling them, do you realise that you could kill an innocent person just by the fact that you want to get somewhere quicker, or you're arrogant enough to not care about anybody else but yourself? Your life is worth something. Your loved one's life is worth something. Look at the person next to you now. Look at the family in your room. Do you really want to lose any of those? Your car you drive is not made of cotton wool. It's a ton of metal. This is real life, this is. My daughter's never going to come home. Do you really want to do that to anybody? Do you really want to have blood on your hands? Because you need to get somewhere faster?